Hello and welcome to the Super 20p Arcade Challenge, where you can have as many practice goes as you want, but as soon as you are happy that you're good to compete, then you can hit that record button and then upload it onto the Facebook group. And then we've got a nice little league going at the moment. I'm very mid-table. I'm probably going to finish in the usual Crystal Palace position of like 12th, even though there's only about 10 of us that take part, but you get the idea. Mid-table glory awaits, but unlike them, I won't win any cups. The winner of the cup will be the person that finishes top after 52 weeks of this chicanery. And this week we're playing Spiders, a game that I sort of weaved my own web and trapped Christian in, who picked it because he wanted to hear the genital facts I have this week about a well-hung spider. That's the way these things go. But yeah, this is Spiders, a game that came out in 1981 via a company called Sigma Enterprises Incorporated, an American company. It's a 2D shooter, as you can see, in the style of Galaga. It came out on no home formats, unless it had some of those dodgy versions. You get dodgy versions of stuff on like the Spectrum in the early days, the Spectrum 16K and what have you. But yeah, this came out on a console I've never heard before called the Arcadia 2001, which must have been one of those kind of also-ran consoles that came out at the time of the Atari. And that came out in 1982, that conversion. So yeah, the idea is basically you've got these little spore pods that keep open, these cocoons that fire out these green spiders, and you have to blow up all the cocoons and then shoot the king spider at the end there, which I've just done. On my practice run, I managed to get to level 4, and the Mona Lisa gives you a little wink. What's that got to do with spiders? No idea at all, but you'll see that on someone else's go. If you have a look at the Facebook group, you'll see some of the other videos, and they will be much better than me at this. But let's not keep Christian, or indeed you, waiting for this week's genital facts, as we're going to talk about a new species of spider that was found at the end of July, late July, in the Arabian Peninsula. There's a good start day. It is the Satyr rex. Now, the Satyr rex, its name derives from two different things. First, you've got the Latin for king, which is rex. So Tyrannosaurus rex is it tyrant king? What a name that is. But yeah, so king is the second part of the name. What's the satyr bit? Well, satyr derives from a Greek mythological spirit called the satyr, who were famous for being well endowed. So basically its name is essentially the genital king. What a name. Now, spiders don't actually have winkles, but they've got like arm-like protuberances called palps, which grab sperm from its own abdomen ducts, and then place the seed in the genital opening of a female. Sounds very romantic, doesn't it? So it's got bigger palps than all the other spiders in the world, this thing. Why has evolution done this? Well, it likes a boastful owner, I guess. I don't know. No, it's because female spiders, they can get a bit aggressive and a bit bitey and a bit eaty. So this basically keeps your spunk wand at arm's length. Which is probably smart. And that was the end of my first go, by the way. Because this is a game without continues, I presume it's going to be high score this week. I didn't quite break that 10,000 point mark, though, there. So I expect there will definitely be people that do. I did on my first practice go, as I said, Mona Lisa turned up. But never mind. What have I got coming up on the channel this week? I have got another 2000 AD conversion. This time it's Strontium Dog, which is it reminds me a bit of Smash TV, but the plotline is very Smash TV. It plays a bit more like Attic Attack or something like that, but a bit of a kind of a less excitable Attic Attack. Is it good? It's all right, but wait to see the video. That will be up on Tuesday. My second go, by the way, is less good than my first go. The deaths in this are incredible, by the way. Like, they're very, very noisy, and Like, yeah, there's a massive explosion whenever you get hit. The other thing to look out for in this game is I think there's a green bar that fills up at the bottom of the screen. So while you can dodge the spiders and the red webs, it's a good idea not to do that and to actually kill them. But obviously the main idea is to shoot those little pods that the spiders are coming out of. And the last one obviously turns into the white spider, who gives you like more points. There he is. Shoot him. Got him. Take that, you blighter. But yeah, tips for this from a terrible person at this game would be to take out the cocoons as quickly as possible and do it in like a line, like horizontally. So take them out as you go. And yeah, that would be my tip to you. And yeah, I think you can. There's more chance you'll get killed by the spiders coming down in the red web than you will be of filling that bar up at the bottom. So don't worry too much about that bar. Just concentrate on shooting those pods. They look a bit like the Eye of Sauron. Maybe that was the idea. Maybe they're Lord of the Rings fans, eh? Although you never actually saw the Eye of Sauron, did you? Oh no, there was that crap cartoon, Yvonne. The Ralph Bashki one. So maybe you did. I can't remember what that looked like now, though. Anyway, waffle as we go again. But yes, is this any good? It's absolutely fine. It is not on the standard of Galaga or Space Invaders or Galaxian or anything like that, but it does its own thing. I quite like the concept, and it does it fairly well. It's fairly responsive. Would I like to shoot a few more bolts than I do? Yes, in my little knockoff X-wing down the bottom there. Look, that feels like I'm being sexually assaulted, that big red thing. But no, I'm not. But that's the end of my go. So thanks for joining me. I'll be back next week for more arcade game fun and shenanigans. But until then, like, subscribe, and thanks, bye.